Yes. Good evening. My name is Amna. I'm from Group 1. We are going to give you a game to play with my colleagues Nasra, Nawaf, Ahmed, and Abdulaziz. The objective of this game how hard is to give clear instructions as well as how hard is to listen and how things are easily misunderstood and misinterpreted. So the game, we will let you draw and one team leader. So it will take two parts. The first part, your team will choose first one leader. This leader, we will give him a shape or a draw, and he should describe it to you people. The description, he should say, is it a circle? He can say it's a line on the right side, line down, but he cannot say the shape. He cannot say direct words or where it lives or what it's, the type of this shape. So it's only instruction how to draw it. The four of you will be drawing on the board, but you will not see her. You will be giving her your back. And also, that leader will not see what you are drawing. She will be giving you also the back. So this is the first part. And also, you cannot communicate with her.
Who will be giving the instructions?
The team leader will give the other artist the instructions. You will not communicate with her in this part. No communication, only one direct communication from her to you people. At the end of the game, and the end of this first part, we will see the different perception of each of you. And she will see which one is near to the draw she's having. This is the first one. This will take 5 minutes, okay? No communication between you. It's only one direction. Then after 5 minutes, we will take draw 2. So you will choose another team leader. This team leader will be given the draw, and again, he will describe for you. But this time, he will see what you are drawing, and you can communicate with her. You can ask her, if she told you like 2 circles, you can ask her, is it earring? Is it hand? Yes or no question. And anybody can guess. You can say, okay, is it Spider-Man? And she will tell you yes or no. So in the second part, you can communicate, yes, no question, and one of the team can guess it.
So now this time to complete the drawing, if we guess the...
Yes, yes. And the one who guessed it will be the winner. And the first one, I told you, there is no communication, only she will give you direction and how she will give you the idea of the draw.
So the one who is drawing, he will be allowed to guess, or the other team members?
All of you will draw. All the team will draw. Only one team leader will be giving you the instruction.
Okay.
Okay, and we will see each person how he perceives the information.
So while the people who are drawing,
yes,
they communicate with each other? Or?
No, because everybody's hearing something, like they should hear you, and they should listen and draw. The second part, yes, they can communicate with each other.
Second. Second also give us the direction in this case. Okay.
And first one, Hamid?
Hamid.
شنو first one?
Team leader. First leader.
Okay.
So Marwa, leader 1, right? You are leader 2?
Yeah. Okay.
So you will be giving us directions, one direction, here, 1 to 1. So it will be to us.
Okay.
Okay, so
And the group 1?
We have everything ready.
تكتبوا.
You want to start? When you're ready, just let Amir
Yeah,
know.
you're ready. Just
Start. Yeah.
Shall we?
So who's the first team leader?
no.
No, you will stand here. You will give them your back. So choose one picture. So we are starting now.
Square on the top. Big circle in the bottom. Smaller circle above the bigger circle. Another small circle of the medium circle. Oval on top of the small circle. Small square on top of the oval. Triangle in the middle of the small circle. Two small circles on top of the small circle. Four small circles below the triangle in the middle of the small circle. One line on the right of the middle circle. Another one line on the left of the middle circle. I think this is the best I can do. I'm done here.
Around one oval, you can show them the draw you have, and you can see what they draw. So the shape was, it's a snowman.
Allah يغفر لي بيسك
This is the first round, the shape they draw according to the information they receive. This is the closest one, so he's the winner.
يلا في الوال انت تشوفيون اذا انت تراينجل one the bigger
round edged or round cornered rectangle. A rectangle with round corners.
round corner
Up with the middle and the top where
Like this,
down.
like this. Round.
Can I ask questions like that?
I know, but where up or down?
Draw a rectangle with round corners.
اي round corner
Okay? Next, you will draw a rectangle with the same proportions, but with regular corners, not rounded.
How close to the first one?
Inside of it.
The same size? Smaller?
Same ratio. Inside of it. Okay, in the empty space between the two, in the center, on any one of the sides, on the bottom side, draw a circle, a small circle in the center, between the two rectangles.
It's iPad.
iPad,
iPad تلفزيون
TV,
راديو
Carry on. Now,
Let's-
smart screen
Is that correct? Okay. Moving on.
Okay.
Draw a small oval on the top.
monitor PC monitor
No, that's not correct.
what is the direction of the oval?
iPhone
Horizontal. Yes, okay, iPhone is correct.
يا
Yeah.
خطيرة
It is an iPhone.
Okay.
It's an iPhone.
Sorry.
كان
This is Group 1 assessment feedback to Group 2. Initially, we have explained the game objective to Group 2 to illustrate how hard it is to give clear instruction and to explore the different interpretation of receiving the same piece of communication, which can be easily misunderstood and misinterpreted. So firstly, we saw that Group 2 has started in an effective way that showcased harmony and cooperation as they have communicated and distributed the roles among them easily. The team accomplished the teamwork activity in doing the forming, norming, storming, performing, and adjourning according to Techman's stages of development. Also, we observed the Bilben model of team types. For example, a team member with the coordinator trait was able to connect them all together. Also, we have noticed that one member resisted to be a leader. However, another member who was active to stand up and demonstrated the shaper trait and accepted the game challenge to lead through the round one. Among the 4 members who attempted the drawing, one member guessed the draw correctly, which was the snowman. I'm talking here about the round 2. This member got the message right, in which he showcased the plant trait that indicated creativity and imagination.
Moreover, the team showed different emotional energy in the 2 games rounds as per the Radcliffe model. We saw that the team shown stress and uncertainty as the game was only one-way communication in which they were not able to communicate with the leader for clarification. However, the second round had positive emotional energy in which there was fun, energy, and engagement. As the leader was not able to deliver the game instructions clearly to the team in round 1, it is recommended next time to distribute the roles according to the members' skills. Also, to deliver the message in a clear, concise, and straightforward method to avoid confusion and achieve the goals. Thank you, Team 2. We would like to hear from you if you have any feedback to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is Group 1 lessons learned from our team during this game activity. During the delivery week, the instructor informed us of the group assignment, which consisted of choosing a communication and teamworking game. We agreed to choose the game on the 3rd day of the delivery week. We believed it would be appropriate to understand and get familiarized with the literature concerning the communication and teamworking first. This allowed us to forge our goals of the game to be chosen, which really made it easier for us to search and choose the proper one. Having said that, we decided to utilize different communication and teamwork models that we learned during the delivery week. For example, it was agreed to choose a game that covers different models such as Techman Team Development Model, Bilben, and Lancioni Idea. It is worth mentioning that during the different stages of the game activities, an aspect of each model was present. In other words, there was not a single model dominating the whole activity. So here is a list of summarized main points and lesson learned during this gaming activity. First, we learned from this game with the help of the Lancioni Idea model that trust, management of conflicts, as well as commitment are an important issues that need to be considered and addressed before even starting the game. For us, we didn't have problems mainly because we are not a new formed team and our exact team worked together in the previous course. Secondly, we learned that from the forming, storming, norming, and performing phases of the game, which are part of the Techman's team development model, that it is vital to share self-awareness among the team members before teamwork activities start, to avoid some challenges from rising at a later stage, such as the performing stage, which can affect important actions, such as decision making. 3. We learned from the game that team members may also discover hidden traits within them. For example, in round 2 of the game, we learned under pressure, members may assume different roles such as plant, coordinator, as well as completer finisher, which is in accordance with the Bilbin team type model. 4. We learned that our team was spending more time on the spiritual energy, which is in accordance with the Radcliffe model. We were making sure that everyone is engaging and enjoying this game and getting the aimed benefits out of it. 5. We learned our strengths and weaknesses during the feedback sessions between the two teams, which will allow us to focus in the future to rectify our mistakes and optimize the communication and team working skills that we have. It is always important to hear other people's opinions about you. Number 6. While the literature was clear to us, the gaming activity showed us that different situations will favor some models over the others. For example, when we were performing the game, we did not find any traces of Simon Sinek's psychological safety model. Understanding each model by practice and by experience is the key to proper communication and teamwork. Aspect of each model was present. In other words, there was not a single model dominating the whole activity. So here is a list of summarized main points and lesson learned during this gaming activity. First, we learned from this game with the help of the Lancioni idea model that trust, management of conflicts, as well as commitment are an important issues that need to be considered and addressed before even starting the game. For us, we didn't have problems mainly because we are not a new formed team and our exact team worked together in the previous course. Secondly, we learned that from the forming, storming, norming, and performing phases of the game, which are part of the Techman's team development model, that it is vital to share self-awareness among the team members before teamwork activities start, to avoid some challenges from rising at a later stage, such as the performing stage, which can affect important actions, such as decision making. 3. We learned from the game that team members may also discover hidden traits within them. For example, in round 2 of the game, we learned under pressure, members may assume different roles such as plant, coordinator, as well as completer finisher, which is in accordance with the Bilbin team type model. 4. We learned that our team was spending more time on the spiritual energy, which is in accordance with the Radcliffe model. We were making sure that everyone is engaging and enjoying this game and getting the aimed benefits out of it. 5. We learned our strengths and weaknesses during the feedback sessions between the two teams, which will allow us to focus in the future to rectify our mistakes and optimize the communication and team working skills that we have. It is always important to hear other people's opinions about you. Number 6. While the literature was clear to us, the gaming activity showed us that different situations will favor some models over the others. For example, when we were performing the game, we did not find any traces of Simon Sinek's psychological safety model. Understanding each model by practice and by experience is the key to proper communication and teamwork. Finally, number 7, we learned that the key to defeating challenges and obstacles is the collaboration and respecting, as well as listening to other members. Being dominant over other members will backfire on the long run and will affect the different type of team energies.
This is Nasra Diriya from Group 1. I have learned the following 3 lessons from Talking to Teams module. First, I have learned that effective communication is a must for teams to achieve goals. Second, I have learned that team collaboration is the important recipe for team success, and to obtain that, it's important to have emotional intelligence. Third, I learned how to provide constructive feedback to the team by following the BOOST technique: balanced, observed, owned, specific, and timely.
I learned, first, I did not know how the teams formed or what type of characters are in a team. Second, what is my role or type in the team, which according to Belbin team type is monitor, evaluator, mix with coordinator and team worker. Third, I have the potential to add and even improve my role in any team in the future by having more emotional energy mixed with spiritual energy.
Hello, my name is Abdulaziz Al-Yahri from Group 1, and these are a summarized list of things that I personally learned from the game as well as the course in general. The first one is different situations will govern the roles distributions among the team members. The second one, I learned that good management of different types of team energy will help you accomplish the common goals. And the third one is spending time in initial phases of the team development model, which is Tuckman model, can help you avoid sudden challenges in the later stages of the teamwork.
This is Ahmed Al-Jaber from Group 1. Many lessons learned through this course. The most real lessons I have learned was communication is a very important aspect for the team to understand each other and exchange ideas to achieve their goal easily. Feedback is also a very important aspect to know my strengths and weaknesses. Finally, team leader is the base of any teamwork to organize ideas and time.
My name is Amna. I am going to self-reflect about Talking to Team module in 3 points. First, learn a new team theory in terms of how teams perform at their best, and actually this is my first time knowing about this theory. Second, I understand the role effective communication and collaboration plays in developing high-performance teams. 3, I learned about behavioral and team working techniques to coach, facilitate, and communicate. And I am very happy that we put it in a group work and we work on all these theories, and I learned more because we implemented